This is the makeup look that I would do if I had a date on Valentine's Day, but I don't. But realistically, this is what I would put on my face before going on a date. So happy Valentine's Day, first of all. That wasn't the first thing I said, but you get me. I hope you have a great day, both if you have someone to celebrate it with and if you don't, like me. But yeah, I hope you find this video somewhat helpful. So if you want to see how to get this soft pink look, but also like the whole face makeup, then keep watching.
I didn't know we were in the information society.
The reason why my cheeks are a little bit red right now is because I was just grocery shopping and walked home in the very cold wind. And I'm sorry if I'm a little bit stressed in the beginning. I'm just gonna try to calm down. Let's get into it. So, could you not make that noise? She's gonna go now. Right? We're gonna go out. Even though I have cat hair all over my face right now, I'm just gonna go straight ahead and prime my skin with this Rimmel London Insta Fix Go primer and setting spray. So you don't need to do that much, but I like it. I'm just gonna pat this into my skin. Also, my brows are already on because that's boring, and talked about brows in my last video anyway. What I'm going for, it's not a no makeup look, but it's definitely a very natural makeup look, just because that's what I most of the time feel most comfortable in. I'm going to start out with the Fit Me Foundation by Maybelline in the shade 100 in the center of my face. And first I'm just gonna blend it into my skin with my fingers. Just like remember to wash your hands beforehand. Yeah, that wasn't that funny. But then I'm just gonna go with the same foundation, but just in the shade 104, which is the shade I wear in summertime. But the point is, this is going to warm up my face kind of naturally. I don't know why I put it on my chin, but I'm trying to focus it like out here, and I mean like a little bit down my cheeks, because that's where I would naturally get this color, as well as on my forehead. Did I just say forehead? Like I'm fucking British. And for concealer, I'm gonna use not my most full coverage one, but this NYX Full Coverage concealer. So it still covers up quite a lot under the eyes, but it's not too much, I think. It always gets stuck here, like not the concealer, but the foundation, which is so annoying. I probably should prime my eyelids. Yeah, because I'm gonna wear eyeshadow. Oh, that's been like that the whole time? Great. Yeah, just pretend like I put on foundation on my neck as well, but can't really be bothered right now. I would probably go with the darker one. So just to look extra snatched. Yeah, just to like look a little bit better, I am going to contour, and unfortunately the only contouring product I have is discontinued, but just get whatever, you know. I just go like this. I am gonna blend it out more, don't worry. Now that my cheeks look absolutely dirty, my battery is flashing, oh no. The battery on my camera started flashing, so I had to turn it off and charge it. And meanwhile, I did one half of my face. So this face is like done except for lipstick. But I just like blended out my contour, you know, just with an elf stipple brush. And I also used this bigger fluffy blending brush and my makeup sponge. But now I'm gonna move on to bronzer, and I'm just gonna grab my NYX Matte Bronzer, and you know, just put this all over on my forehead as well. Again, that's where the sun naturally hits, and onto my cheeks as well. I don't actually have a date for Valentine's, but I thought I would do a look anyway. And yeah, I'm just blending this with the e.l.f. powder brush as well, just to like diffuse it. And because I still don't have a proper blush, but if you do, obviously use that, I'm just gonna dip into my BH Cosmetics Ultimate Matte Palette and use these two shades for blush. I'm not sure if this makes my cheeks look kind of cakey throughout the day. I don't hope so. Again, just use whatever blush you have, and I'm gonna bring it a little bit onto my forehead as well. And again, I'm just blending with this big fluffy brush and my makeup sponge, just to like clean it up a little bit. And I'm actually gonna wait with highlighter until I've put on my eyeshadow. For eyeshadows, I'm just gonna use shades from this palette as well. It's very pink toned ones. And first I'm gonna dip into this that we also used as a blush. No. I am gonna use that, but I'm gonna prime my eyelid first with this concealer from Gosh, because I want the eyeshadow to stay on all day, so it's important to prime. But again, yeah, I don't have a date for Valentine's. I've never really had one, but I have like been on dates before, so this is probably what I would wear for a little bit more fancy date, or just if I wanted to look cute, you know, which I probably would. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna take this shade first as a transition shade. This eyeshadow look is very soft and not super natural, but like kind of natural. And then with the same like fluffy blending brush, I'm just gonna grab some of this and pretty much put it in the same spot as I just put the previous shade. Yeah, this eyeshadow look is definitely inspired by Kennedy Walsh's Instagram makeup look that I actually tried to recreate, and I really liked the eyeshadow look. And yeah, I would actually wear that for a date, so that's why it's in this video. With this tiny shader brush, I'm gonna pick up some of this little bit more hot pink and some of this brown just to tone it down a little bit, and I'm gonna put that on the actual lid, not in the crease right now. But yeah, this is what I would wear on a date if I had one, and I'm just blending it with the fluffy blending brush again, and I'm picking up the same shades, but this time on the blending brush. I'm gonna bring it into my crease. I kind of blended it out a little bit too much. I'm gonna take this and pick up some of the lightest pink shade, like the first one I used, and just try to tone it down a little bit. I'm just picking up a little bit of this and putting it onto my lid. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit over here. And for my lower lash line, I'm gonna actually use the flat shader brush and these two shades, just because I want it to be a little bit more soft for the under eyes. And I'm gonna take the bigger blending brush and diffuse it. And then just to tone the look down a little bit, I'm gonna take some of the lightest pink shade on my finger and just put that all over the lid, more or less. It kind of blends itself out because the other colors are so similar to this. But I am gonna take this fluffy blending brush and just blend it together. You know what? I'm gonna tone the whole look down a little bit with a little bit more of this brown shade. Yeah, that's much better. For highlight, I'm first gonna use this Maybelline Master Strobing stick in the shade 200, which is too dark for me, so it's more like a middle thing between highlight and bronzer for me. I'm just gonna put on like one swipe. It's not gonna be too much, you know? And I'm just gonna blend it out with my fingers. And then for the actual highlight, I'm gonna pick this Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. I know that's the only highlighter I've been using lately, but like, it's great. I am gonna buy new ones soon though. Thinking about buying some Wet n Wild products, a blush and highlight, maybe a powder. I'm just gonna take the brush I used for blush and blend a little bit together. I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put on mascara. If you're going to sleep with this person, like spend the night, you know, I would probably suggest wearing false lashes, like maybe individual lashes, just because whenever I wear mascara, I can never get all of it off of my lashes, so I always wake up with like extra dark under eyes, which I don't want when I'm sleeping with someone. So just a little tip there. And I'm gonna put on mascara even though I told you not to. So love that, contradicting myself. See you in a second. So now that I have mascara on, I just realized that I forgot to put highlighter on my brow bone and in my inner corner, and I'm just using the same highlighter as for my cheeks. And just, I'm not putting on a lot, I hope you can see it, just like enough to get a little bit of shine. Also, I don't know what this brow here is doing. I think you can see it at that distance, so like, wait. All there's left now is a good lipstick or lip liner or whatever. I'm always like kind of struggling to choose here because one, you could wear a liquid lipstick that dries down and like stays put, like it won't move if you kiss someone, but it also makes your lips very dry, so it's not as nice to kiss you. But you could also wear a more moisturizing, what's it called, lipstick, but they usually don't last as long and they like get wiped off if you kiss someone. Just because I have so dry lips, I go with the last option. But if your lips are fine, I would maybe go with liquid lipstick. But first I'm just gonna use this lip liner, which is kind of matte, so it stays on for a little bit longer, and it's very pink. It's the shade Eastern Snob. I'm gonna link it in the description. But yeah, this just kind of makes the lipstick last a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Color Rich 378. I can't even see the name anymore, I've used it that much. But I'm gonna put this on my lips. And this is more of a moisturizing lipstick. And then I'm gonna use this lip butter from Nivea, and it smells so good. So that's the main reason why I'm putting it on. It doesn't really have any color. I mean, it does look pink, but not on the lips. So to finish it all off, I'm gonna put on a little bit of that. You know, just to attract your date a little bit more. Make the kissing a little bit more nice. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit more sticky than if you didn't wear it, but I just love the smell of it. So but yeah, this is the finished look. This is what I would actually wear on a date. I did a Valentine's look last week, I think. It's not that I didn't like the look, I just don't think I realistically would wear it on a date. I just like to play around with makeup. When I'm out, I usually don't wear it that much, or like, okay, I do wear a lot of makeup, but it's not like crazy makeup, you know. I just like to play around with more natural or like subtle looks, I guess. Because this is a very soft pink look. I'm not sure if you would call it a soft glam. I'm still not quite sure what that is. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video, which will be up on Friday because I changed my schedule. I think that fits best into my life right now, like my work situation. I usually work Mondays and Tuesdays. We'll see. At least I'll still be uploading 2 times a week, so don't worry. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
That's a difficult question because I didn't know we were in the information society.